Alright, hi, this is Wern on the game Kingsraid. uh, I decided I'm gonna go on and I did end up I'm gonna add this on to the intern guild kind of deal too. A semi-peace part 3 to guild thing. I went on and applied for the guild raid. I went for easy mode, of course, because they do have other modes, so I just went on and did that. And I played at least 2 runs yesterday and a run the day before. Now I have 3 more turns left on this, and let's see if maybe I can finish it. We'll see. I'm not sure. And then after I do this, go do the 2 conquest. Or the 1 conquest. It takes 2 gifts for conquest. Okay, we gonna try one more time. I might could get it after these 3 times, maybe. But this is on easy mode. I also would like to know though, I understand why guilds do it on hard mode or hell mode, because yes, it does give more, but the thing is, I feel like you have to find out the people that are actually participating in guild raid. You gotta have your team together of how many people you actually have participating. And if you low on participation, I feel like you need to, go down a peg till you get some new people in, instead of constantly trying to do hell or hard mode and be almost a full 7 days or however long this is. But that's just me. I just wondered about that. If y'all have something different, y'all feel different about that one, put that in the comments below. I'd like to know that, because that is something that I've always wondered. If you don't have the participation, kind of peg down a little bit till you can get the participation back up. And when I started the Conquest, it was talking about you using three some type of guild points to start. So it looked like it probably would take a lot to start each dungeon. Let's see, I might get this. Ooh. Close. Ah, almost. Cool. Almost got it. Okay. Let's see. All right now. Yes! Okay. Nice. Let's see what it come out at. Or is it anything in particular? Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah. 5 books, 520. Okay. I understand. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. Continue from there. Do they restart the days? Or is the same amount of days left? Probably the same amount of days left. Okay. Okay, I do see understanding that, but I still think the other ideas will work too. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Wait a minute. Okay, it's still reading 4 days, so when you do that stuff, you gotta go on and do that stuff. So you have to use all your 6 days. Oh, it restarted. Okay, that answered my question right there. Okay. New rewards have been added to Guild Shop. What you mean? Let's see. Let me see.
Welcome. What do you wish to see?
No, same thing. Oh. Okay.
Put it to good use. This much is fine.
Okay. Okay. And like I said, I still got my points from last Guild War. I'm gonna have to start looking for some people for Guild War. It takes 20 people on that, so.
Subjugation quests begin now. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready as I'll be. Because it's just me. Oh. Ow. We'll just do the first one. Go.
I wish to see you.
The arrows I shot. Were you able to see them? People, follow the
Storm is coming.
Let's start it. Hit it. And I don't mind y'all seeing my conquest. I just wanna. I'm just glad they fixed the original problem, because conquest originally wasn't working for a while. So I'm glad they fixed that at least. When we'll see when the next time I'm gonna get another set of conquest rewards. It's just gonna be a little bit making it. I ain't worried about it. I know I ain't gonna complete finish. Cause this also takes a team effort to do this too. There it go. Lasted a little longer than I thought. Too. I was close to the 5. Oh, participation reward time. Okay, all right. So conquest is where you get the really big, super big deal stuff. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can't charge that using no rubies. Okay. And they had a certain amount of characters you can use for them. But okay. Cool. They give you months of recommendations. Okay, Nala, Juno, Rodinia. Those boomerang for frontal enemies dealing P damage 4 times that reduces their heal rate by 1 permanent. Attack does not cease until Rage of Locale expires. Body crash causes enemies dealing P damage and knocking them down afterwards. Rage and deadly boomerang. Range strike leaps high and strikes to the ground, moving all positive effects from enemies dealing P damage, reducing all dodge. Okay, this is take unavoidable. Rage casters attack by 50% and accuracy 300 for 20. Rage Locale decreases by 5 when enemy successfully dodges attack. Caster 1 takes P damage. When Rage Locale expires, the caster becomes powerless and increased damage for a certain time. Stakes of Wrath. Current speed and depth cannot be reduced. Ignores all damage reduction of enemies. Additionally, is become unable to recover their mana for 1 second skill. So it does have a kind of backlash. Well, sorry. I should have had went into one I just played, which is Frozen Typhus. Frozen Whip deals magical damage to frontal enemies in a range and knocks them back far away. Icy Breath attacks enemies into a straight line 6 times, dealing magical damage with 30% chance. Inflicts 1 stack of chill. If the target have over 50 stacks of chill, takes additional magical damage. Glacier Explosion attacks 3 random enemies 5 times, dealing magical damage and inflicting 1 stack of chill on the enemies that took damage. Then avalanche attacks all enemies continuously in a stable stance, dealing magical damage and adding stacks of chill. This increases damage as time passes, but its casting is halted once. Typhus takes magical damage more than 100 times. Typhus get knocked down for a certain time. While knocked down, Typhus takes greatly increased physical and magical damage, and the number of hits required to stop the next avalanche is increased. Frozen Wave attack all enemies every second, dealing magical damage. Has a 30% chance inflict chill upon them. Chill reduces magical death and heal rate target and is stacked 200 times. Chill cannot be removed. Alright, Shell of Mythical Beast. Divine Beast of Earth Typhus is immune to CC and attack speed. Death are not affected by effects. Its target will take increased damage depending on the number of shield stacks. Okay. That's just stating Conquest is ended. And then Valisol, you can use recommended heroes Cleo's, Nyx, and Shay. Scorch of Punishment strikes the ground with the sword of Velsar, dealing magical damage and summoning flame balls from the sky. Inflicts stun to enemies for 4 seconds and reduces their heal rate by 10. Scorching Heat deals magical damage to all enemies with the power of heat, knocking them back into the zone of Inferno, inflicting knock for 6 seconds. This effect cannot be resisted. Royal Executioner emits roar, deals magical damage to nearby enemies and inflicts knockback. Additionally, creates a blaze of fire around self for 15 seconds, dealing magical damage to nearby enemies per each second, reducing their mana. Hellfire. After every third skill that Velzar casts, it summons Executioner's Casket that lasts for 20 seconds. Then cast Hellfire. Velzar belches out fire breath, dealing magical damage and on-frontal enemies for 15 seconds. Okay, Flesh of Inferno. Velazar is immune to attack speed effects. Velazar takes damage 400 times. It summons flame balls of fire from the sky, deals magical damage and inflicts stun. Zone Inferno. The blazing Zone Inferno. Great magical damage every second, decreases enemies' death. And Executioner's Casket. The Executioner's Casket is not affected by death effects. Inflicts a permanent wound nearby enemies every 10 seconds, reducing their heal rate and increasing damage they take. Valazar takes some damage dealt to Executioner's Casket instead. HP of Executioner's Casket increase each time it is summoned. If it is destroyed before it disappears by itself, Valazar takes massive damage and becomes neutralized for a certain time. While neutralized, Velazar summons an Executioner's Casket with infinite HP. So that's just back on back. Alright. So for right now, I'm still working on that. My guild is anime party. I'm still gonna eventually, probably after this weekend, try to look up some people to join so we can go on and get into Guild War. Let's see. Okay, alright, this is concluding on the guild stuff. I'm not post this, and I keep an update. I'll probably do one more little side something for this, but that's just showing the little main parts of the guild. And like I said, my guild is anime party. I'm looking for some people who are fairly active and you know, lay back and chill. This is User Wern. The game is Kingsraid, and catch y'all later.